Hello students, this is your channel 1 where we're talking about the scientific method.
The scientific method is a series of steps that a scientist follows to solve a problem. First, the scientist identifies a problem, then they do background research to construct a hypothesis. Then they do an experiment to test their hypothesis. They analyze the data and come to a conclusion.
Hi, I am at Spring Hill Middle School to tell you about experiments and variables. In an experiment, scientists have to deal with many different variables. A variable is any factor that affects an experiment. Variables in an experiment can be dependent or independent. An independent variable is a factor that can change to find out what will happen. The dependent variable is a variable that is affected by the changes in the independent variable. Experiments should also have a control group and an experimental group. The control group is used to the standards of comparison in an experiment. The experimental group is exposed to the changes in the independent variable.
When conducting an experiment, many different tools are used. Each tool has a different purpose. A microscope and magnifying glass is used to make smaller objects and closer or larger. A ruler is used to measure length and distance.
A thermometer is used to measure temperature. A graduated cylinder and beaker is used to measure volume. A pan balance is used to measure mass, and a spring scale is used to measure weight. A stopwatch is used to measure time.
A telescope binocular are used to view details from faraway objects. Like if you're trying to look at the moon or a different planet, calculators and computers are used to organize data. The tool that you use in this experiment depends on what you are doing. If you're trying to see which student in your class is the fastest, you will use a stopwatch because a stopwatch measures time. It can be the right tool for what you're doing according to the experiment.
We're going to be doing an experiment to try to make a paperclip float. The things you will be needing is one bowl, paperclip, and tissue paper. You will need water to fill up the bowl.
You're going to want to fill it up 7/8 of the way there.
When you put a paperclip in water, it doesn't float. But if you put tissue paper down and put the paperclip on top of it and then push the tissue paper away, it should float.
Hey sir, what is your name?
My name is Jabrika Shalford.
Can I ask you a few questions? Okay, what is the steps of scientific method?
Okay, I believe it's observe, question, hypothesize, experiment, and analyze.
Hi sir,
Hi.
what is your name?
Jeff Joberson.
Okay, I have a question for you today. What is the scientific method?
Alright, it's a series of steps that scientists follow in order to solve a problem, and they come up with a hypothesis, and then they do an experiment, and they get a conclusion, and they share the results to the public.
Hey ma'am, sir? What's your name?
My name's Nicole.
Okay, I have a few questions for you today. Have you ever used the scientific method?
I sure have.
In what way have you used it?
Well, my husband, he designs cars, and he needs to make sure that they're not faulty, so he needs to test the prototypes. So he needs to ask the question, what do drivers need on the road? Then he has to make his hypothesis. Maybe they need smarter cars that can drive themselves, so you could just go to sleep in the driver's seat. So he has to test them, and then he has to figure out if they're safe enough for the real road. And then they can give them out to the public if it's approved by everybody.
Thank you. Sir, what is your name?
Don Julio.
Okay, I have a question for you today.
Yes.
What is the scientific method?
Okay, I think scientific method is when a scientist
uses a method to do science, but it's okay because method is science and science is method. So like when you think about it, they're the same thing. So when you say scientific method, technically you're saying method of science. So you can just like vice versa the whole thing, and it scientific method. You know, so scientists do science things, and they say, oh look, this was a good method. Let's put this down in the book of science. A scientific method. Is that right? It is awesome. I told you.
Hi, sir. What is your name?
Charles Barkley.
I have a question for you today.
You do?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you ever used a scientific method?
Yes, I have.
In which way?
Duct tape my sister's mouth. See, what I did here was, I thought of a problem. She was too loud. Duh, like they all are. I mean, and then I had to research and come up with a hypothesis. So my hypothesis was gorilla duct tape, keep her quiet. So then I did some research and it said that, oh man, this stuff makes you quiet, like nothing. And then performed it. I went, and went, and then, and she was quiet. But then I took it off and she lost her mustache. And then, but I kind of felt bad. But my experiment was right, kept her quiet. Also waxed her face. Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome.
What is your name? Grace. Okay, I have a question for you today. Have you ever used the scientific method?
Yes.
In which way?
I used it in the school project.
Explain.
In the 5th grade, I had to I hypothesized if a Minto would make a diet coat go like shoot up higher than a regular coat, and it did. So my hypothesis was correct.
Thank you. Data can be organized into different graphs or charts. Bar graphs are commonly used to display data. Like in polls, bar graphs are used to show the amount of votes each item gets. Histograms are like bar graphs, but they show the frequency of data. Circle graphs are also used to display data. Circle graphs display data as parts of a whole. Diagrams are also used to display data. Diagrams are a picture or pictures to display data. Graphs and charts are almost always used to display the data in an experiment.
Sometimes when you or someone else repeats an experiment, you might get different results. This could mean experimental error. Experimental error is a mistake that is made that you can change the result of an experiment. Sometimes bias occurs in experiments. Bias can happen uncuriously. Bias is a wish or an expectation that an experiment will lead to certain conclusions. If you do an experiment, you should do it more than once to try and eliminate the experimental error.
Hi,
Hi, what is your name?
Brenda Arnold.
And your name? Are you guys twins?
Maybe.
Okay, well I have a question for you today. How do you organize data?
Well, I mean, I've organized that before. I mean, look at the arm. And you see these little dots?
Call them freckles. I count them. The left arm has 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, those are two. Got about 6 on the left arm. They put down the graph, left arm. Let's say he has 100 on that arm. So you right, then check it back. Okay, here's one. Check his face.
Hi, I'm here with Brian Arnold, and I want to see how he organizes his data.
Well, you see, my twin brother said he counts how many freckles I got, but I count how many times his hair flips in 1 minute.
And how does that work?
See, you hold your fingers, and it always goes over 10, so you gotta keep going. It's usually like 138. That's my average.
Thank you. Hi, sir. What is your name?
Pablo.
Okay, I have a question for you today. How do you organize your data?
I use computers and calculators to make graphs and organize my data.
Okay, thank you.
My name's Debrickashaw Ferguson.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Oh no, I can't take him seriously. Hey sir, wait. I have a few questions for you today. What is your name?
My name's Nicole.
Okay, have you ever, what's the question?
Use the science.
I have a question for you. Wait, what's your name?
My name's Charles. Oh my god.
Hi,
What's up, chick?
what is your name?
Leonardo da Vinci.
And your name?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Are you guys
Wait,
twins?
what?
Wait, who's
We're
the
brothers.
last? Hey sir, ma'am.
I'm a girl.
Okay, what is your name?
My name is Nicole.
Okay, I have a question. Have you ever used a scientific method?
No, I don't believe in it.
Hi, sir. Hey, sir. What is your name? Hi, sir. What is your name?
Crap, I don't know fake name. What's my fake name?